Well, good morning. Steve Johnson here with Day Trade the Markets. I just got filled just like 3 minutes ago, but it's already moving up nicely. Got filled along here at 97.87.75. As you can see, the time right now is 7:25 a.m. and that's on Tuesday, September the 19th, 2017. You can see over here on the left in the time box, that's Pacific time, so just before 10:30 Eastern time. So um, you take a look at the market here, and the main reason I wanted to play the long side was that I had a big down move here yesterday. You can see that a very, very strong selling, a bit of a pause, another leg down. Well, we came up and basically erased the second leg yesterday, late in the day, and then today overnight we came up and almost erased the upper part. And we came back down here and tested into this area of likely support. It did dip below it, but you can see we got a nice green bar here that reversed it and came around. So um, I did try and get long a little bit earlier, but didn't. My limit order just didn't get filled. And so I've gone ahead now and just gotten filled a few minutes ago at this level right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a protective sell stop just below this green bar. Green bar is the one that just formed right here. So let me get the data box here and see exactly what that price is. So just bring that over. So the green box here, it has a low. You look over in there, 86.50. So I'll put the sell stop at 85.50. So that'll be our sell stop right now. Okay, so it did hit the first objective, which was the top of this high velocity move. It actually went a bit above it. So I'm going to go ahead and sell half of these contracts. We're long from 87. I'm going to go for, and the high of the day over here is at 98.50. So I'm going to go for 97.50. I'm going to go for 10 points on this. And I will put in a sell limit up in here at 97.50. Right there. We're long from, I'm sorry, yeah, we're long from 87.75 we're long. So I'm going to, actually I think I'll reduce it down to 8. So 87 and 8 would be, give me what, 95.75. So I'm going to put it right there at 95.75. There we go, right there. So that'll give us 8 points. We almost hit that on that first move higher here. Do expect that to get tested again. So move that out of the way here now. And that's really the lay of the land at the moment. Sorry I was a little late getting the recording started, but I want to make sure I got the trade on, and then to get the the recording tool going and stuff takes a couple of minutes. So there we are right now. I'll pause the recording and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, just restarting the recording again. It's now 7:38, so it did dip down to our support, or to our entry, I should say, but did not stop us out. Of course, we had our stop down a couple of points lower, 2.25 points lower. It has turned around. So this dip that we had right in here, let me just make a note as to what that price is. I think it's our entry price, but we'll just check what that dip was. Yeah, 87.75. So I'm now going to raise the stop to 86.75. So we're just going to risk 1 point. As a matter of fact, I think I'll put it right to break even. You can see here that we've just come up within just a tick, I think, of the, let me just take a note of what that price is that we just hit. 59.25, and it's the same high as over there. So might be trying to squeeze out a point too much on this, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is for right now. We've adjusted the stop. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take the stop to break even. I'll put it right at break even there at 87.75. After all, the market has moved up to 95.25, so that's what, almost 8 points. So that's, don't want to make this into a losing trade because of that. So we've got our stop now at break even. We'll see if we can get filled on this, and hopefully we can here any moment. So until that happens, I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Well, that didn't take long. Just a few seconds later, we got filled on that. So it's 7:40 right now. So been in this trade roughly 15 minutes. Now, first thing I need to do is change the stop down to just 2 contracts, because I'll just move that out of the way so you can see it, because we're now only long 2, as you can see, and with the green background and the black 2, it was 4. So we've sold 2, and I'll go ahead and put that stop right back to break even right there. So that's worked out nicely, from 87.75 to 95.75. So that's what we got our 8 points on each of the first 2 contracts, and we'll see what we can get here on the remainder. I think what I'm also going to do right now is you can see that the market had a good area up in here of resistance from yesterday, which is more or less where we hit here. You can see we had a likely resistance area here formed late yesterday. We came up just underneath it today. That's likely going to remain as a bit of a barrier, although at this point I'm expecting that to get taken out. So if we do get a spike higher, I'm going to go ahead and put in a sell limit just up towards where this selling started right here. And you can see that price is, well, I'll put it at 0275. That would give us a nice 15 points on that one contract. So I'll just put that in just in case we get a bit of a spike and the market really goes to town there. Otherwise, we've got our break-even stop in here on the second half of this position, 4 contracts to start with. So you can see the time there, 7:40. So been in the trade, as I said, I think, yeah, it was around about 7:25. So roughly 17 minutes in the trade. I'll put the recording on pause and pick it back up as the market dictates. Okay, just resuming the recording. It did come down and stop us at break even. It's just gone 8 o'clock here, so we were into that trade for about 35 minutes, and we got stopped right here at break even. So we got our 8 points on the first 2 contracts and then break even on the final 2. So still a profitable trade. Didn't get the follow through, so obviously I need to cancel that. But it's having a tough time, and to move higher. So we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe we can get some more follow through here and actually give a good test of the low of the day. That would be the next likely area of support, and then of course yesterday's low right in here. So might be able to get something here. This will be our next trading opportunity, I would think, should the market actually come in here and either reject these prices or have some follow through. So we'll just wait and see what goes on there in order to dictate what side of the market we're going to take. But as you can see, most of the trading today is inside this large down move that we had yesterday, and so today's trade could very well just stay within that range. So because that was a fairly large range, relatively speaking, everything is relative in these markets, of course. I mean, down from 6,000 to roughly 67, so 30, 32 points, something like that. So which isn't a bad range, so it could very well stay within it for the rest of the day. So we'll just keep monitoring that. In the meantime, we'll stop the recording. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can reach us at info@daytradethemarkets.com. See you next time.